All right, so I got another question from Anonymous, and it's how it's spelled, Anonymous instead of anonymous. Um, the question is, as an author who's been doing this for a long time, 35 years, let me turn the slide on, 35 years, over 12 full time, is there a good or a bad to releasing books? Um, that's a good question. There's a bunch more, but basically, it turns out the question is more or less: should you be steady with your releases? Should you spread them out? Should you knock them all at one time? That kind of thing. For me, I find that, especially since I'm releasing everything on Amazon, whether it's just Amazon or if I go wide on a couple of older books, the algorithm is your friend or your enemy. So let's look at Dan Padavona, for instance. He has a system where he is writing, starting, releasing, editing, formatting. He's doing everything, and his goal is 40 days. So about every 6 weeks, he is putting out a new release on one of his series, which is freaking amazing. So that's roughly, what is it, math? 9 books a year he's putting out like that. And algorithm for Amazon seems to be treating him well. So that's the goal. The goal is every 4 to 6 weeks. I know there was a thought process that every month, every fiscal month, you needed to have a release. Doesn't matter what it was. Could be you have a short story in an anthology. You have a novella. You have a novel. What box set? Whatever. And you should have within those 30 days, 31 days, you should have a release. I don't know. I don't know if that's still a thing. Amazon changes all the time. That's my goal. My goal is every fiscal month to have a release. So right now, I have something scheduled for every month until my next open month is October 2024. And I'm hoping that having releases out like that, literally every month, will get my algorithm back going. Because between January, from the middle of December this year until now, we're almost into August, I've not had a release, or I've had one release maybe. And that was the First Coast Thriller box set. So not really even a new release. Because I don't know, I'm confused. Anyway, I should have had 6 releases, put it that way. I've maybe had 2. And so my algorithm is off, and my sales are down. And I know why. It's my own fault. Life got in the way. So that's why starting in September, I'll have, I think, 13 straight releases once a month, at least. I have a dozen short stories out there for anthologies, and I'm hoping that at least all 12 get picked up, and that's another dozen releases. I know I have a crime thriller novella with a company right now. I'm hoping they accept that. So I got a lot going on, and that's going to be the goal. I'm writing stuff now for about 6 months ahead. I'm trying to get ahead and get stuff out. So there you go. To answer your question, I think it is important to do that. Stop. The cat just lying in the middle of the floor as I'm walking. Just like I look down. So that's it. Yes, it is important.